Don't Take Sports Talk. 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers. Coming up on the show, we are going to discuss Kevin Garnett. What is going on with him and what he's planning on doing. We will tell you that coming up next. Alright, this is it. This is it. 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers on Double Take Sports Talk. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Daryl, and on the opposite side of me, say hello to Daryl Watch, everybody.
You got him. You got him.
Alright, feeling good?
Yes, sir.
Ready to rock
Always.
this?
Yes, sir. Always ready to rock.
Always.
Before we start, the WNBA playoffs started, and it started with the Phoenix Mercury and the Indiana Fever, with them losing by a final score of 89-78.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Tamika Catchings for at least winning one ring. On a great career and a great person. Dwight Howard looked like he was in attendance for that. Yep, he was in attendance for that game.
Oh, wow. He came all the way down to Nap to come to get to that game?
Uh-huh.
That's respect right there.
Yeah.
That's respect.
Tamika Catchings in her final game beforehand.
Yeah, beforehand.
Yeah, it's a great person. Congratulations to her. Many success along the way. And then the second game, the Atlanta Dream and the... Wait, maybe I got the games confused. I'm not sure. But the Atlanta Dream and who's the Storm again?
Seattle.
The Atlanta Dream won 94-85.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. We got Kevin Garnett on the docket today. You ready to rock this one?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 5 minutes starts now.
Okay. It's been reported about 3 hours ago from CBSSports.com that Kevin Garnett is negotiating a buyout with the Timberwolves. So what's going to happen up to this point is if they actually talk terms of buyout, he will become an unrestricted free agent.
I have a hard time believing that. I really do. I have a hard time believing that because it is an unconfirmed report that nobody can confirm. ESPN's Mark Stein put it out there, but they cannot confirm it. Nobody has not been able to get in contact with Kevin Garnett to find out if this is all true or not. This could be a whole nother media speculation again.
Here's what confirmed it for me. What confirmed it to me was when he was in the interview. I can't remember who he interviewed with, but he did have talks about returning for his 20th season because his body is telling him to retire. That's exactly in his words in that interview. So I believe this report. I would believe this.
The Minnesota Timberwolves owner Glenn Taylor is not confirming this at all. He's not confirming this. This comes from Fox Sports. They are not confirming this at all. They won't confirm it because nobody have been able to get in contact. He has not been able to talk to Garnett since in about a couple weeks, and he's waiting for Kevin Garnett to see if he's coming back for his 22nd season.
Yeah, this is a sign right here. It's pretty obvious.
I just do not think it's going to happen because he's still under contract.
Yeah, he's still under contract. So if he actually do decide to change his mind, if his body is not ready, like how he said earlier in the year, then yeah, it might just happen.
But see, here's the motivation for him to come back, but it died down when this happened. Flip Saunders. is what his motivation was to come back for his 22nd season. But he looking like he's not wanting to retire just yet. It's like he's not ready to retire. To me, that just seems like to me.
Well, yeah, he has had battled injuries that has put him on the sidelines for quite some time. And just this past season, he had made 38 appearances for the Timberwolves, averaging only 3.2 points, 3.2 points a game, along with 3.9 rebounds and 1 assist in 14.6 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Average is 18 points a game. It would be. It's not going to be a big blow, but considering his veteranship and leadership and all this, he would be a big blow to Minnesota if he does retire.
Yeah, it will be.
If he retires, he'll be right behind Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan, two other players that were great. Kobe Bryant wasn't really a contributing factor in his last 2 or 3 years with the Lakers. Tim Duncan was actually a contributing factor, but did die down throughout the last of each of their seasons. And Garnett was no different from Kobe Bryant or Tim Duncan, and that pretty much told them with Kobe Bryant, his injuries, it's time to hang it up. Tim Duncan, he just wasn't having fun anymore. It's time to hang it up.
And other people have their ways of communicating with themselves and their bodies, and probably most importantly, their families on what their future should be set up to be. So,
but if he does retire, he will retire with 26,071 points in all for his entire 21 years done at the NBA.
I mean, Garnett earned his way. You know, he got a ring. You know, that was his important step in his life, was to get a ring in his career.
Yeah.
You know, and even though that people are claiming that this is not a confirmed report, just the different odds of what was being said about Garnett and what he has said himself about returning for a 22nd season. It's, you know, coming to hopes that he will come back. And like I said, the motivation. It's the whole perplexion, of course, with Flip Saunders. Yeah. But this to me, this seems like an obvious big sign right here.
We'll see. We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on this
throughout before the NBA season starts. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our 5 minutes. Thank you for listening to the show.
All right, you can check us out on the social media side. Listen to more of our podcasts. Follow us on Twitter at DTSD2414. Like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talk page at the Watch Brothers. Subscribe on YouTube, and also subscribe to our podcast on the podcast app featuring iTunes. Of course, we got the blog featuring critical thinking and analysis. You check that out at DoubleTakeSportsTalk.blogspot.com. All right. That's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Daryl. On the other side of me is Darren.
Yep.
Catch up with us on another one.
Until then,
ciao.